ask somebody about me.
Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahushai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahushai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahushai. Call like Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakal, Kadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders which are a great millstone. Peace and blessing to the sincere Aki, pushing his truth and sincerity, and those who put the videos up throughout the week to feed the sheep. It's McQuarrie from the Trump in the VA camp, and I'm gonna get right into it. So, this is Matthew 18 and 21. It says, Then came Peter to him and said, Lord, how often shall my brother sin against me and I forgive him? Till 7 times 7? So Peter asks Yahushai, how often should his brother sin against him and he should forgive him? So he's asking him 7 times 7? Till 7 times. It says, Yahushua said unto him, I say not until 7 times, but until 70 times 7. So let's go see into that. So 70 times 7, 490 times. That's more days in a year. Okay, that's more days in just within an entire year. So it says, Therefore is the kingdom of heaven likened unto a certain king, which would take account of his servants. It says, And when he had begun to reckon, one was brought unto him which owed him 10,000 talents. So it says, But for as much as he had not to pay, his Lord commanded him to be sold, and his wife and children, and all that he had, and payment to be made. So the Lord said, listen, since you didn't pay me back, I'm gonna put you and your children unto servitude until the debt is paid. It says, Then the Lord of that servant was moved with compassion. Verse 26, The servant therefore fell down and worshipped him, saying, Lord, have patience with me, and I will pay thee all. So you go into patience, persevere, patiently, bravely, enduring misfortunes, troubles. It says, slow in avenging, long suffering, slow to punish. So it says, Then the Lord of that servant was moved with compassion and loosened him and forgave him the debt. You're gonna go loosen to set free. So the Lord was like, okay, he basically looked at him and had mercy on him. Let's go into that word, mercy.
Mercy.
Compassion or forgiveness shown towards someone whom it is within one's power to punish or to harm. So mercy is when you have the ability to carry out a judgment, but instead of carrying out that judgment, you go a different way with it. You let the person slide. Okay, that's mercy. Okay, that's mercy. And going back over here, it says, But the same servant went out and found one of his fellow servants, which owed him 100 pence. Now, 100 pence is basically like $100 at the most. maybe even $1. Matter of fact, I want to get the exact number. So it's $1.31 in US dollars. So the servant owed him $1.31. Okay, $1.31. Now let's go to what he owed. $10,000. Talents typically weighed about 33 kilograms, 75 pounds. So price of gold was about, let me just find a calculator. So it says the value of a talent of gold is 29,000, and silver 1,940. 1,900. So if it's 10,000, let's just get the lowest. Let's just get the lowest, 19. So let's say he owed this amount, the first guy. And the second guy, this is what he owed the Lord. Now the second guy owed his fellow brethren owed him around $1.31. So we'll go over here. It says but the same servant went out and found one of his fellow servants which owed him 100 pence. And he laid hands on him and took him by the throat, saying, Pay me that thou owest. And his fellow servant fell down at his feet and besought him, saying, Have patience with me, and I will pay thee all. And he would not, but went and cast him into prison till he should pay his debt. So he should pay the debt. So when his fellow servants saw what was done, they were very sorry, and came and told unto their Lord all that was done. Then his Lord, after that he called him and said unto him, O thou wicked servant, I forgave thee all debt, because thou desiredest me. Shouldest not thou also have compassion on thy fellow servant, even as I had pity on thee? So the Lord says, listen, I forgave you for everything I forgave you for that entire debt that you owe me. You should at least repaid that same debt to your fellow servant, kept that same compassion that I showed upon you. So it says, and his Lord was wroth, and delivered him to tormentors, till he should pay all that was due unto him. So likewise shall my heavenly Father do also unto you, if ye from your hearts forgive not every one his brother their trespass. And you got guys in this truth that they not keeping that same energy. They're not keeping that same energy. It says Matthew 7:1, judge not, that ye not be judged. For with what judgment ye judge, for with what judgment ye judge, ye shall be judged. And with what measure ye meet, it shall be measured to you again. So whatever the same mercy you have with your fellow brothers is going to be the same mercy that's going to be given back unto you. So if you got tons of mercy for brothers, that mercy is going to come back to you. If you cut throat, then that's what's going to happen to you. Okay, Yahweh Shem Shai is going to be cutthroat with you. Like, let me see. So it's James 2:13. For ye shall have judgment without mercy, that has showed no mercy, and mercy rejoiceth against judgment. So you're going to be judged without mercy. The ones that without mercy is going to be judged without mercy. It's pretty much that simple. You don't want to have compassion on your brothers, you're going to get dogged out. Okay, you're going to get dogged out. You better have lived the most perfect life if you're going to be not giving brothers chances out here. Okay, because like scriptures say, the judgment that you judge is going to be the same measure that you're going to be measured with. Like scripture say, man. Like I said, if you're cutthroat, Yahweh Shem Shai, he's going to be cutthroat with you. Okay, because a lot of brothers in this truth, they get puffed up and they forget where they came from, and in doing that, they lose all mercy. They lose compassion. Okay, and in doing that, they're setting themselves up for destruction. Okay, because Yahweh Shai said, being brotherly is above everything. That hangs the entire law. Okay, charity covers a multitude of sins. And when you go into charity, it also goes into mercy. It goes into long suffering. Okay, and mercy is like the ultimate thing in this. That's why Yahweh Shai just made that parable on because that servant owed his Lord is the same debt we owe Yahweh Shem Shai. All the sin we accumulated, just on that alone, we can't condemn a brother. Okay, unless he's going completely astray off of the doctrine and he don't want to correct it. And when I say completely off, I mean he's teaching things like Edomites can be saved. He's teaching things like you're breaking the law if you have sex with Edomites. Things are just completely satanic. Unless a guy is doing this, because you got to understand, Paul persecuted and put Jews behind bars. Okay. Matter of fact, King Saul, he ordered he ordered priests to be put to death for helping David. And there's plenty of accounts where wicked things. Hell, even Peter decided he was going to forsake Yahweh Shai when he was on his trial. Okay, and all these things were forgiven. So if Yahweh Shem Yahushua can forgive these things, right? If he can forgive these things, then who are we to deny somebody? Who are we? But that just goes to show you that a lot of people is going to be destroyed for not having compassion and mercy. Okay? So before you condemn somebody, you better just pray that the things that they've done is worse than is worse. Matter of fact, you better pray that they've been doing worse than King Saul. You better pray they did worse than Saul, known as Paul. You better pray that they did worse than Peter. You better pray that they did worse than you in the world. That you better pray they did worse than you in the past life before you start casting judgment out and writing brothers off. But with that, I want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakal, Kadash, Adawan, Ratazah, Thumb, Tamayim, Akim, Yakal, Shalom.